Grab your popcorn and dim the lights. We're heading back to the neon-soaked 1980s to chart the dramatic evolution of the Vancouver film scene. From the rise of the megaplex to the bittersweet fading of the drive-in, here is the history of Vancouver's silver screens from 1980 to 1989. 1980, the dawn of the multiplex. The decade kicked off with a flurry of activity as classic houses found new life and big players began carving up their floor plans. January 4th, the Bay Theatre rings in the new year by reopening its doors. March 21st, the Odeon Fraser Twin makes its grand return. April 3rd, a sign of things to come, the famous Park Royal in West Vancouver carves out its third screen by subdividing its largest auditorium. May 2nd, famous players Richmond Square follow suit, splitting its main hall to create a third screen. May 30th, the Savoy Theatre opens, later joining the Landmark Cinemas family. The name game, the Golden Kitten sheds some fur to become simply the Kitten Theatre. The end of an era. Burnaby loses a landmark as the Cascades Drive-In darkens its screens for good. 1981, specialty cinema and suburban growth. May 18th, Landmark Cinemas reopens the Lyric as the town, dedicated to the world of specialty and art house film. December 4th, Langley gets a major boost as Famous Players opens the Willowbrook 6. Closures, Burnaby says goodbye to the Lockheed Drive-In, and the Point Roberts Theatre shuts its doors. 1982, a shift in focus. While some theaters expanded, others pivoted to adults-only programming. The Haida Theatre shifts its marquee to adult films. The Old Olympia finds a new identity as the Roxy Cinema, also screening adult content. Burnaby News, the Odeon Dolphin reopens, now boasting 2 screens. Final curtain, the Savoy closes its doors. 1983, expansion and farewells. August 10th, the former Savoy returns to the scene as the Fox Cinema, adult films. September 16th, the Odeon Coquitlam 4 opens. October 7th, Canadian Odeon debuts the Scott 72 in Delta. The losses? We lost the Langley Twin, the Famous Players Paramount in New Westminster, and on October 30th, the Surrey Drive-In at Langley screened its last double feature. 1984, the birth of a giant. The industry shook when Canadian Odeon merged with Cineplex to form the powerhouse Cineplex Odeon. June 8th, Famous Players strikes back with the opening of the Eagle Ridge 6 in Coquitlam. August 31st, the Old Town transforms into the studio. November 9th, Cineplex introduces the Royal Centre, a massive complex featuring 10 tiny, intimate screens. Closures, the Arts Club and the Roxy Cinema both go dark. 1985, high tech and high fidelity. May 22nd, Cineplex Odeon opens the Oak Ridge Cinemas 3, featuring Canada's very first THX-certified auditorium for earth-shaking sound. December 13th, Famous Players counters with the Richport Cinemas 1 and 2 in Richmond. The future arrives. The massive OmniMax Theatre makes its spectacular debut. The losses, the Stardust in Maple Ridge, the Westminster Drive-In in Surrey, and the Sun God in Tawasin all close down. 1986 through 1987, the Great Consolidation. October 26, 1986, Famous Players Guildford in Surrey expands with screens 3 and 4. In 1986, the Cineplex Coronet 1 and 2 closes, preparing to be integrated into the massive Granville project. May 8, 1987, the CN IMAX Theater officially opens its doors. June 19, 1987, the Granville Cinemas 7 opens, swallowing the old Coronet theaters into its layout. The 1987 Purge, a massive year for closures, including the Broadway, Vogue, Dunbar, Varsity, and the Famous Players Columbia in New Westminster. 1988, the Big Bang of December 16th. One single Friday saw a massive explosion of cinema seats across the Lower Mainland. December 16th, Cineplex Odeon Park and Tilford 6 opened in North Van. Cineplex Odeon Station Square 5 in Burnaby. Famous Players opened Station Square 7 in that same mall. Cineplex Odeon added screens 5 and 6 to its Coquitlam location. The Resurrection, earlier that year on March 18th, Famous Players brought the Dunbar, Plaza, and Varsity theaters back to life. Closure, the Famous Players downtown sadly closes. 1989, closing the decade. April 14th, the Studio Theater finds a new lease on life as the Paradise Theater. Fresh management, Famous Players Denman Place reopens under a new team. The final farewells, as the 80s wrapped up, we said goodbye to the Cineplex Odeon Bay, the Fraser Twin, the Dolphin Twin in Burnaby, and the Famous Players Fine Arts. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, remember to like and subscribe for more deep dives into cinema history.